back to the On the Rest and to another edition of Rampage Out of 10. This week's show aired head-to-head with the final hour of ROH just before this honour, so Tony Khan was splitting his audience a bit on Friday night. The show featured 4 matches, but the main event was a big attraction, the Royal Rampage, where dozens of stars vied for the TNT title opportunity. Chris Allen defended the TBS title against Marina, and we got a tag match on the show as well, but we started things off with the Royal Rampage, the bout started with 2 men in each ring. Swerve and Nick Wayne were in the ring with Blue Rates, while JLB and Jay were in the ring with Red Ropes. Other stars like Suzuki Cage and the Butcher entered the ring at regular intervals. It took a while before anyone was eliminated, so the rings kept filling up as each new competitor arrived. Battle Royals are harder to rate than normal matches because they aren't necessarily about the quality. These bouts are about individual spots and eliminations, so it all comes down to how many memorable moments the match produced. Allen seems to be the main focus of a lot of competitors, and he ended up winning the whole thing. By last eliminating Swerve. The first half of the match was nothing special, but it picked up to something really entertaining in the end with a flurry of eliminations, some dangerous spots in there as well, and I think some really good star-making performance in there, like Nick Wayne and stuff like that. But Darby getting the win, setting up with that match with Luchasaurus at All Out, I believe. I think that's going to be a really good match. And when it comes to it, for me, the right winner. To be honest, I'd love to see Darby with the TNT title again. So it gets the 7 out of 10 from me. Good start to the show. It was then time for the Acclaimed versus QTV in a trios match that also had Harley Cameron at ringside. QT and Duddy Arce traded some quick moves early in the match to show that even the elder members of their respective groups, they still have some gas left in the tanks. They really picked up the pace in the second half, but a few of the multi-man spots we saw seemed a little too contrived instead of feeling spontaneous. Still, this was a solid performance that gave the Acclaim the win before they faced the Trios champion this weekend, so it was effective in that regard. Like I say, gets a 6 out of 10 from me. An entertaining match, but kind of just serves as a purpose there to get them over for the trios match. Like I say, it worked. QTV is an interesting little stable. I'm not too interested in it at the moment. It kind of feels like it's just there to put opponents over. But anyway, it's then time for a main event. Chris Statlander versus Marina Shafir. Nyla Rose accompanied Shafir to the ring, but did not stay at ringside for the match. Shafir gave up a little size, but she did not let that stop her from whipping and throwing Statlander around with some judo throws. This is arguably the most dangerous Shafir has looked in the AEW ring. It feels like she's finally putting all of the pieces together to combine her MMA and wrestling abilities onto one set of skills. Even though Shafir put up a good fight, this was never going to end any other way than Statlander having her hand raised. That's exactly how it panned out. It gets 6 out of 10 for me. In a way it's good. Statlander gets a win. Shafir, I think, kind of almost looked good in defeat as well. Scully show it wasn't bad. It gets 6 out of 10 for me. But overall this week, Rampage gets 6 out of 10 from me this week. Obviously starts off really strong with that Battle Royal, but kind of the 2 matches after that in typical Rampage style kind of just felt there a bit pointless really, if we're being brutally honest. It gets 6 out of 10 from me. A good start, overall probably could have been better. But anyway, guys, that's it for the video. Thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, next one's coming over for daily wrestling news. Subscribe to the channel, it's going to be greatly appreciated. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.